guys, flying. It's been such a hot topic the last few days, of course, and I was just inspired to talk about literally one of my favorite memories in all of World of Warcraft was when I first got this guy, the Red Drake, that you had to buy at Wormrest Temple. I don't remember how much it cost. It was a significant amount, though. I want to say it was like 2,000 gold. And this was after you earned the reputation and after you paid 5,000 gold for flying. And that was a lot of gold at the time. And I saved for a long time. And I really fell in love with this Drake. And this lake here in this little river system had one of the mats that I needed for some buff food for raids, and so I used to fly up and down this river on my Drake looking for schools of fish. And it's sort of hard to replicate now because flying mounts can go underwater now. At the time they couldn't, and so I would have him hovering literally right above the water, and his toes dragging in the water, or when he would do the glide where he stops flapping his wings, just the wing tips would be just tracing along the water. And I don't know why, I can't really describe why, but it was one of those moments in WoW that just really moved me, and I just fell in love with this Drake. And I guess it made me feel like, in some weird way, like this poor Drake that I was using as my mount was actually happy to be my mount, because he was frolicking and dragging his toes in the lake. And I don't know, it's so cheesy now to think about it, but that actually inspired me to go explore more because I loved being on this mount. I loved the sense of freedom. And one of the big things in Northrend was that there was just so much to see. Northrend's not even that big when you compare it to Kalimdor or Eastern Kingdoms, but it's massive compared to the tiny little space we have now on Draenor. And I really just wanted to go out and see all of the beauty of this world. And it still stuns me even today, even as I was recording this video, to see some of the sights in Northrend and just how amazingly beautiful they are. And like this massive tree that I just flew past, like you can't see how, and you can't appreciate how big the world is when you're riding around on the ground. I don't think you can. I think you have to be in the air to appreciate things like this and to be really awestruck by this world that we play in. I think it gives you a much better experience than getting on a flight path and going AFK to go get a snack or go get some water or something like that, which is essentially what we all do in Draenor, is get on that flight path and AFK, and we're not seeing the world. And it's sad because I remember in beta that the world is beautiful. Draenor is gorgeous. What you could see when you were taking a flight path was amazing. And I wish that we could see more of that we could explore more of that the way that we were able to explore in previous expansions. I just don't feel that the devs are understanding where the player base is coming from. And I've never ever been one of the ones that was just a proponent of I have to be able to fly or I'm gonna quit playing. What I wish is that there is some reason for me to leave my garrison to actually miss flying. Because right now, I don't have that reason. And I remember in the past, like during Lich King, we weren't able to fly in Dalaran. Dalaran was a base of operations, and everyone went there, but no one seemed to really hang out there. You know, you went there, you checked your bank, you checked your mail, you met up with your friends real quick, you changed out your tokens, you got your weekly raid quest, and then you were gone again. And it wasn't there was just so much to do and so much to see out in the world. And I think that's what's missing now. It's not so much the flying itself, it's the fact that there's nothing to fly to. Let's be real, there's not that much content. If you kill all the treasure or all the rares while you're leveling, there's nothing to do once you're max level. And I killed most of them while leveling. If you kill all of the elites, all that kind of stuff while you're leveling, you know, you catch your mounts in the first week or two, all the drop mounts, you get some battle pets maybe if that's what you're into, and then after that there's not really a lot to do outside of your garrison. And people say, oh, there's dungeons, there's battlegrounds. Yeah, but you queue for those, so you don't have to fly for those either. I just wish we had this. That's what I miss. I miss this and the beauty of the world seen from the air. That's all I have to say.